Hey everybody, I'm Nick at TheFOAT and we're at the historic Tucson Dragway. Now, before we get started, be sure to follow and subscribe to us on all social media platforms. But this time, we're out here in Tucson, Arizona for the legendary Duct Tape Racing. This event is huge, and it's exactly what the name says. It's all about cars that are just either beaters, they have a class just for that, it's called Battle of the Beaters, and just things that are just put together, come out, enjoy it, race, have fun, and it's literally just not about going fast, it's just the experience and having a great time. But aside from that, this track holds a lot of history. They hold a ton of different events, and well, it was built in 1997 and it sits on 110 acres. So this thing is massive. The parking is endless almost, and they even just redid this side. Jim, actually I heard, did it himself, which is pretty crazy because I remember there used to be a bunch of cactus and just desert stuff here. But now there's a bunch more parking, and well, it looks like it's gonna be a great event. So be sure to follow us. We're gonna take you behind the scenes, see a lot of cool things. I'm excited because based on what I've seen on social media, this event looks really, really fun. So let's get to it, and don't forget to subscribe. This thing out.
All the horsepower.
All the horsepower.
All 70 of it.
All 7. Have you gone down the track yet?
Yeah.
How did it do?
20.002.
Was that better or worse than what you expected?
Much worse.
Much.
But I flipped the air cleaner, then I'm gonna get 19s.
There. Oh, there you go. That's all. That's that right here, so you guys can see. That's the added horsepower right there.
That's the Demon's Week. That'll be it.
That's pretty cool.
Check this thing out. Pinstriping looks good on this. I know it's kind of loud, but let us know what we're looking at over here.
Look at this Volvo. Yeah, right? ATC 70s that we actually put big motors in and we make them rideable for adults. So big engines in them, big handlebars, bigger controls, and more kids have been killed and maimed by a 70 than any other bike on the planet. So we put adults on them and keep up with the tradition.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, these are cool bucks, man. They're getting rare.
This one's
That's got
a 79.
That's a 1980.
It's got a 125M engine in it out of a bigger three-wheeler. And this one's an 82, and it's got a 125 Liffin engine in it. But basically, we take these things, restore them, and put adults on them. Nice. See if we can get them hurt instead of kids.
Well, it hurts a lot more when you're older, though.
Yeah, but you know what? Kids come up and they're like, "Oh my gosh, we want to ride it." And we're like, "No, you're gonna get hurt."
But yeah, this is the three-wheeler builder. He builds all these.
Nice.
He paints them. It's all done by him. Yeah.
Yeah, we painted this one last year. This one's 9 years old. I did that one 9 years ago.
So these are definitely older than me.
Yeah.
But I'm a pretty big Honda fan, so
okay.
I'm pretty sure all the guys are gonna want to know: do these have VTEC?
Nope.
No.
There's
a couple valves in there. That's about it. One cam profile.
These things are very cool, though.
Awesome, man.
You guys out here, thank you guys for joining.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
Awesome. Yeah, we love it, man. Thanks a lot.
All right, so far we're just getting started in the pit area, and we've seen a lot of cool, very unique builds. And honestly, I hope I'm just doing justice to show you guys, because this is an event that definitely is just a lot of fun. Come out, bring the family, and it's not like a contest of who has the biggest budget. It's honestly, it's just run what you brung style, and just anything you have anything, you find a hidden gem in the junkyard or anything, then you get it to run and you just bring it out and you come enjoy the day at the drag strip or even the burnout area. It's totally like just way crazier. You know, a lot of times, even as myself as an enthusiast, I always find myself like, oh, I can't take the car yet because my car's not ready, or oh, I don't want to enter this event because it's not quite ready. But no, man, just come out, however, whatever the state of your car is, as long as it runs, obviously, bring it to a show, bring it to an event, go race it, go do something fun, because this just proves you could have a lot of fun with just anything. Cross country. You want to talk about going off-roading? Overland. This thing is sweet. It's a Volvo. Got some nice terrain tires. And it's boosted. Turbo, I believe they come turbo though, so. But it's got the hood exit going on. Got the lights, because obviously in the desert, or just anywhere out in the open, there's no lights, so. Look at this, these are all let's see. Alright, so here's something you do not see every day. This is obviously Honda, but they do not come with these engines in them. So this person did a full swap, K-Series, turboed into what is originally a Honda, a very fuel economy car. It's a Honda Fit. If you're a big Honda fan, this is something definitely that we all wish came from the factory, but it didn't. But as always, somebody's out there to make it happen. All right, so this thing's turning a lot of heads, and right here is the owner and builder.
How you guys doing, man? My name is Duke. I am the owner and I am the builder of this machine here. We're hanging out with everybody here. It's the Duct Tape Drags 2023, and we're all having a good time. It's a beautiful day. This car was built entirely by me, by hand, with the help of a couple friends in my 2-car garage. If you're telling yourself you can't build something because you don't have enough shop space, quit lying to yourself. Get out there and do it. Build your dreams. The only way they happen is if you get out there and build them. So let's walk through the car here. I'll tell you guys.
So hold on. Even the fab work was done in your house?
Yes. Yes.
Right. So
yeah, the fab work and everything was done in my 2-car garage. The motor build, transmission build was done at my buddy's shop. Helped me, you know, the stuff I didn't know how to do, I had some people walk me through and help me do it, but I did the work. So let's walk
There's
through
nothing wrong with help.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. So we'll walk through the car here. I'll kind of tell you a little bit about it. We'll start at the rear end. If you can't tell, I don't like big butts. I'm just kidding. I mean, look at the caboose on this guy. You know what I mean? So, anyways, the rear end is a Dana 70 out of a 93 Dodge 1-ton. We got 4 35 1250 mud terrain tires. The rear end is a full limited slip differential. The drive shaft in this unit is about 18 inches long, so it's really big. I'm just kidding, it's super small. Really small drive shaft. The transmission in this car is a 47 RH, and the transmission came out of a 94 Dodge 2500. It is built to the nines. It's got a single disc billet converter. It's got a Transgo shift kit. It's got Alto clutches. The flex plate is a full billet flex plate, rated up to like, I think it's like 2,000 horsepower. This thing ain't 2,000 horsepower, but it's very strong. The motor is a 12 valve 5.9 Cummins out of a 93 Dodge D350, and it is built to the nines. The head in this thing, all the valve train and everything is all titanium. It's got Hamilton springs. It's got Hamilton push rods. It's got an O-ringed head from a machine shop here locally. The VE injection pump, a lot of guys ask me, why didn't you do a P pump? You don't need it in a car that weighs 3,600 pounds. The heart of this monster is the VE pump, and it is custom built by a man named Evan Ratcliffe, and he built the world record holding VE pump, and that is the same identical pump that he built to break the world record with. And he broke the world record of horsepower of the VE pump at 760 horsepower and about 1,100 foot-pounds of torque. So this thing puts out a lot of torque. It's not so much horsepower, but it's a lot of torque. It does about 475 horse and about 1,000 foot-pounds of torque. So the suspension on this car is a suspension kit from a gentleman named Joshua Joyce in Village Customs. It's fully air ride and cantilevered in the front and in the rear, and it rides like a Cadillac. It's got train horns on it, a couple other things. The compound turbos, the turbos on this thing, we'll come over here and take you guys a look at them. The small charger here, this is a HE351 that was custom built by Tellman Belt Performance. It's got oversized oil feed passages. This is a 5667 10 blade, and it screams like a jet. So it whistles like crazy. The big guy, this is an HT3B out of a Big Cam Cummins, and this is a 7686, and it's a monster. On the way here this morning, I had it up to about 60 pounds of boost, and it broke all 4 rear tires loose at about 50 miles an hour. So it's fun.
For those of you who aren't familiar, this is actually pretty common, especially on engines that are like this.
On diesels, yep, absolutely.
Two turbos, pretty much just one supplies the other. But we're not gonna get too technical, but just so you know, on diesels, if you're new to the car industry and you're new enthusiast, this is pretty normal on diesels. That's not, but that's cool.
Yeah, so we basically just have 2 really big Hoochie Mama hair dryers on this guy, and then she chooches, let me tell you, she really moves. But going on to the interior of the car here, we have the 47 RH is controlled by a killed off lightning rod shifter. It's kind of like almost like a Linko. You guys know what a Linko is. Each rod is a gear, so you can slam through the gears, or you can put it in drive and drive it like an automatic. The wiring harness is from Speedway Motors. It's their 12-circuit universal cloth-covered wiring. So all the wiring in this car is all cloth-covered wiring, like a 30s era a car would have. But yeah, I mean that's a general overview. I mean, there's a lot more to the car than I could probably sit here for hours and keep going, but I don't want to bore everybody. You know what I'm saying? But if you guys like the build, they'll probably link up my Instagram on there. You can check it out on there for more content. I'm always uploading stuff on there. But you guys take it easy, and thanks for coming out to the Duct Tape Drags this year.
Yeah, thank you for showing us around, man. This is amazing. So there's definitely a lot more than meets today, and we're gonna get some B-roll and some more close-ups. But if you guys want to check it out, here's his handle right here. Let's go see what else we run into.
tires off. Yep, they're down. Good job.
Very good.
What we have here is a 1959 Dodge Coronet, and we actually drove this thing all the way from Canada, if you can believe that. But it's pretty cool. We were really lucky and found it about an hour away from us, and getting clean stuff in Canada is really hard to find. So
and that's because of what, the salt, the rust?
The salt, yeah,
right?
they just get rusted away. I'm not sure exactly where it's from, but it's from somewhere in the States, and someone brought it up probably 20-30 years ago. And it's been sitting dormant ever since.
Nice. And was this something that you were just looking for, or you kind of just stumbled upon it and then you knew
It was something we were actively looking for, another 1959 Dodge. We had one before, but it was a Canadian car and it was full of Bondo. So we found one that was pretty clean and rebuilt our car.
Nice. What other plans do you have with this?
I'd like to get some more stuff done to the interior. Do a little bit more of the suspension. It rides a little rough, but I just threw the car together to get here. But yeah, like the outside, that's exactly what we were looking for. I love the way it looks, and I won't change a thing. Fits in there pretty good. It goes down the highway beautifully. We can cruise 80-90 miles an hour, no problem. And yeah, we made 2,700 miles here.
Nice. So how long did that take you to get out here? Did you kind of take your time, or?
We kind of took our time. We have some friends in Colorado, so we stopped there. Then we made a detour out to Roswell, check that place out. That's pretty cool if you've never been. And then made our way here. On Instagram, I'm Matt_Cecilia. So on YouTube, it's at mcecilia59. Cecilia, do you need me to spell it, or?
Yes, spell it that way.
Okay. Cecilia is spelled S-I-C-I-L-I-A. And on Facebook, it's Matt's Automotive Adventures.
Nice. Well, very cool. Thank you for taking the time to show us around. And
yeah, no problem.
Hope you're enjoying the event.
I am.
Safe travels back home. And we'll see you soon.
Our engine builder, James Bostic, is here today. He assembled this version of the 572 that's in the car. It makes 950 horsepower. It is a 572 AFR 335 head, supported per-pilot tow ram, 284, 296 solid roller cam, 950 horsepower, gear stow power glide. It has a Mosier 9-inch with 410s in a spool, and it is genuine 90-year-old Henry Ford sheet metal.
Thank you guys for watching, and if you guys want to see upcoming events near you, head over to TheFOAT.com, and then that's where you can also purchase your tickets too. So thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. See you guys at the next event.